In today's video, we're going to answer the age-old question: hybrid or long iron? Let's do it.
Well, let's do it now.
Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and welcome to this YouTube channel. Guys, today, that's right, we're answering the age-old question. Chris, you like power bats?
Tell you what, I hope they've got their headphones turned down. I thought you were shouting at them then.
Sorry. Shows your iron. You've got a 4-iron, Cobra, Forge Tech,
21 degrees.
And I've got a Ping G425 4 Hybrid, 22 degrees. Should be easier to launch, should be easier to get on with. And we're going to play the 12th hole at Valderrama.
Good effort, it's the 15th hole
15th hole at Valderrama, and we're going to screen capture all this and put it in the video for you. We're going to have a couple of goes with each club. Chris, I'm going to give you the honour. I think we're going long iron. I'm going to shut this door actually because the sun's come out for the first time in 3 weeks. There we go.
4-iron, yes.
4-iron, 15th hole. We're in here, the studio, the simulator room at Woolly Park. I think hybrid gets us.
Right.
Oh, he's ripped that. That's very nice.
Towering. Look at that.
Look at that.
I'm
going to apologise because I've not set the screen recorder going, but it's going to be on the next one.
Oh, that's a rate, man. Nearly got faster ball speed than you with your driver.
There's no need to be like that. Right, we're going.
Are we on?
We're going.
Right, one on the green. Does it sound close?
And we are going to have a 7-wood involved in this later on, Chris, aren't we? So.
Well, you've given it away now.
Sorry.
Does it say how close we are?
Don't worry about how close you are.
Oh, I thought that's what we were doing. Right then.
29 feet you are.
All right.
You know what? I don't think I get there with this. Looking at that, that's another absolute.
I have bird this hole in real life.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
What did you in 7-wood?
No, I actually think I might have feathered in a 4-iron.
Interesting numbers there, Chris. So we look at the screen there. Ball speed 133, backspin 3.4, which for a power bat isn't too bad. Obviously, it's a very strong lofted club. 216 carry, 229 total. With a hybrid, is the descent going to be better, so you might land closer to the flag or finish closer to the flag?
Maybe the landing angle will do it for us. Oh, a bit right, maybe.
No, you weren't even in the
the
grid.
Do you know the worst thing is I struck it well. Oh, that's
that
right.
was heavy. Oh, I tell you what, and this is the one that might worry you with the hybrid a bit. That's a path ball. That might even go. You've been let off there a bit, really, haven't you? Right, so you've hit 3 shots there with a 4, and I'm going to hit 3 of the same. Then we're going to look at hybrid, and we're going to compare those numbers.
There you go.
They do look good down at the ball, don't they, these? Oh, that's left. Cut. Ooh. Cut. That's one of my standard shots, unfortunately. The distance is there, though.
Good distance.
You see, I think this is one of those holes where I'd rather stand there with a hybrid at this than a 4-iron. Sometimes a 4-iron's a nice club to be able to kind of move a little bit. 4,000 backspin, I'll take that as well.
It's normally blustery at the Real Club at Valderrama. That's a better shot.
Go. Go!
Is it up? Ooh.
Oh, that's 2 missed greens with the 4-iron.
2 bunkers.
Yeah.
It's lucky you're good out of
So basically bunkers. 2 double bogeys is what we're saying there.
No, not a man of your calibre.
Right, come on, let's get the green.
Ooh.
That's as good as I've got with a 4-iron, to be honest. I'm pleased with that. I'd take that probably all day. 214, what was that? 4,002 spin. Should we have a look at those numbers with irons, Chris, before we look at hybrid?
Let's have a quick look, see how close I am.
So as you can see, guys, we did mean to change the name of the club, but we have forgot to. But I've disabled my bottom 3 there. So Chris's averages, 135.4 ball speed, 4,068 spin, a descent angle of 45.7, 20 feet or yards, do you reckon yards? Yeah, because that last one was miles, right, wasn't it? 218 carry average, 226 total average, and an average of 20 yards offline.
I mean, that's a bit harsh. That's just
that last one that's done you, isn't it, to be fair? Then if we change that round a bit, so we will...
I'd just like to clarify, the other 2 are well inside tour average or tour best.
But on average, I'm closer. I'm 17, so I'm 212 average carry, exactly the same spin almost, like literally there's 33 revs per minute in it for spin, and you've got a little bit more ball speed there. So very, very close numbers actually. So have a look at the hybrid now and see what the differences are.
See.
Okay, we're now set on Chris hybrid. So should be a very similar club, similar loft, just 1 degree weaker.
Right. Not my finest. Well, I hit one of those first time round, so...
Yeah, and you actually finished the other side of the path first time round, so it's saved you a little bit. Look at those two up there, it's in that right-hand corner, Chris.
Shockers. Right, come on.
That's a strong flight, isn't it? Is it carrying the bunkers?
I think so. No.
Oh,
pin
tell you
high.
what. And this is interesting. Chris, would you game a hybrid over a 4-iron normally?
Can't say I would. It's been a long time since I've liked the look of a hybrid, and this down at the ball just doesn't look as inviting as an iron. Right, come on, let's get one on the green. Help.
Fair to say, not your best club.
Oh, that's a cork tree.
Right.
Just
Yeah, and you
there.
see, quite interestingly, I don't mind the look of a hybrid. I would bet that my numbers would be better with this than the 4-iron, I think, personally. But let's have a look and see. See, straight away, that's not a great strike. It's on line. It's going to be short, I think.
They snuck on the front edge, maybe.
Bunker, right. Be good. Be
Hold
good.
it line, it's in the mixer.
That's the shot of the day, isn't it?
That's the new leader in the clubhouse.
And I think that was always going to be the hybrid, you know. What's that? It's at 7.5 feet, Chris, that?
Distance to pin is 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay, 11. What was your closest? 17?
17, I believe. That's another, because it's
Leaking a bit. It should be up there, though. Go. Oh. I've hit 1 green out of 6 shots there, and it was with the hybrid. In fairness, what is it, 225-yard par 3?
Downhill.
Downhill. All right, Chris. Let's have a look at those numbers and see. Mine's obviously going to be better because Chris had a stinker with the hybrid. So looking at these, Chris again has more ball speed than me at 141.6. My launch angle's a lot higher, which for me, I don't mind that with the hybrid because I want to see it land fairly soft. I've got a little bit less spin. Chris has got 5.4, I've got 500. And Chris is carrying it a little bit further. So I mean, personally, I think for you, if you could learn to gauge that hybrid a little bit more rather than side it off to the right, you would do a bit better. But then if we look at the best shot of the day, which I'll overlay on screen again now, it was me with the hybrid. Also, guys, if we are going to compare these hybrid numbers to iron numbers, we'll start with Chris's. Remember, Chris's average ball speed was 135.4. His average spin rate was 4,068. His average carry distance, 218, and average total distance, 226. So very, very similar. His average distance to the pin was 20 yards. So that was very similar as well, although that's not shown up on this graphic. If I look at my numbers with the irons, I averaged 132.8 ball speed, 4,033 spin, so nearly 1,000 less with the iron than the hybrid. An average of 212 carry and 215 total. Again, very, very, very similar numbers. Just make sure that you can work out what club is better for you in the top end of the bag. So guys, there you go. Let us know, are you going to use a long iron or a hybrid? Testing like this can be very, very good, especially bringing a launch monitor out on the golf course with you just to check how many greens you hit, how many greens you miss, and where you miss them. Chris probably shouldn't be using a hybrid looking at that, should he? Guys, make sure you check out part 2 because we're testing the hybrid against the 7 wood.
I'd say that's the winner.
Hybrid against the 7 wood, guys, over at part 2 on Chris Dennis Golf. Check it out, it's in the description below. Bye!